You are listening to Season 2 of The Diary of a Wannabe Writer, the short and often daily podcast in which I chronicle my life and attempt to be a writer by writing daily. Sometimes. Hello, today is Tuesday the 25th of November 2025 and you're listening to The Diary of a Wannabe Writer. And so last time, since I spoke to you last, I have flown to Sydney, Australia from Singapore. So I think I'd done quite a lot of screen work last time I spoke to you, and either had printed off the zero draft on paper, or maybe I'd said I was going to. But I brought with me chapter 20 of Self-Portrait. Brought with me to do some editing. Now, when I got here, so we arrive, it's weird because now there's an 11-hour time difference. We're not the first flight of the day in anymore. So in the Australian winter, we are the first or second aircraft to arrive at the airport. In fact, sometimes we have to, if our flight time is too good, if the weather is helping us out too much, we actually have to delay our departure from Singapore so that we don't just fly around in circles until the airport opens when we get to Sydney. But because the time difference is greater, we weren't the first flight in. In fact, you forget how nice it is to be one of the early flights in, because we just get there early and there's very few people about and it's great. But when we arrived today, oh my goodness, there was a lot of people and it took a little while to get through customs and immigration. But once it did, we got on the bus and were taken to our hotel. The hotel we are at gives us a deal for breakfast, and it's such a reasonable deal. I can't say how much it is, but it's something like 38% the price normal customers pay, and it's a really good buffet breakfast. It's an excellent spread, and I sometimes have it one day, I sometimes have it both days. I decided to have it today. I don't know if I'll have it tomorrow as well before we leave, but I decided to have the breakfast today because the thing is you can sort of fill up on healthy stuff. So I had granola and loads of bits and pieces like that, so that was nice. And then I went to my room intending to sleep for a bit, and then if I'm honest, but I can't even talk, ended up sleeping most of the day, which was fine. And then I woke up, in Australian time, it was gone midnight, and I chatted with my friend in London does the same job I do, and weirdly, she's in Singapore now. So she's doing the same trip I am, but she's 2 days behind, which is the least good number if you're on the same trip at a similar time, because you don't see each other. You literally miss each other. So as an example, the plane I brought to Sydney was the plane she took from London to Singapore. So she literally got off it, and then like an hour later I get on it and the flight continues. So I flew with some of her passengers. Anyway, that's all irrelevant. I woke up and I ordered room service at midnight, which must have made me incredibly popular. And then all I had was a quite crappy sandwich. There was nothing sweet available. Well, there was, but after I'd ordered, they phoned back and said, we've ran out, and didn't have anything else they could offer me as an alternative. So, so that was a bit disappointing. And then I thought, well, what I really need to do to kind of be on track to do my 25,000 words for this month is I need to sign off chapter 20, which I've been talking about doing the last couple of times I've been on here, trying to get it signed off whilst I'm in Sydney. And I did. So you are watching this as part of a live stream. Sorry, you're listening to this as part of a live stream that I'm doing from my hotel room. We're not allowed to show the hotel, so people can guess which hotel we stay in. So I've got a virtual background of Sydney Harbour Bridge that I took last time I was here displayed. And I went through chapter 20, and I quite like it. It's really strange to think that my original version of chapter 20 was from Jagvir's point of view. So in the story, Charlie says, I'm going back in time to help Sayward. And then he appears and go, yep, done it. She's got a head start. And that's it. I wasn't going to show it from Charlie's point of view. And then I thought, no, there's some interesting stuff I could do there. So there's a couple of little bits in there that I added that I've been thinking about for a while, which might sound a bit weird. So there's a bit where a future version of Charlie comes to just tell him something. And just before he leaves, he kisses him on the lips, which is a bit of a weird thing to do. There is a reason for that, which I don't know if I'll ever explain because it's a bit weird. It might just stay one of those moments where people go, what the hell was that about? And leave it to the imagination of the audience. But yeah, but I have an idea why that happened. I don't think it'll ever make the light of day in the book. But so chapter 20 of Self-Portrait is signed off. I'm going to go to bed again in a minute. So although I'm recording this, it's about 4 o'clock in the afternoon UK time. Here in Sydney, I'm 11 hours ahead. So actually it's 3 a.m. on Wednesday, the 26th, which is why in take 1 of this podcast, and I don't normally do many takes, but today I did. In take 1, I said the wrong date. But as I say, this is a UK-based podcast. Obviously, I don't always record in the UK, but I will always give the date that it is in the UK when I record it, even if it's a different date somewhere else. I'm waffling now. I'll be back tomorrow. I'll give an update from Singapore. I doubt I'll have done any more writing between now and then, but you never know. Anyway, thank you for listening. Take care. Bye-bye.
You have been listening to The Diary of a Wannabe Writer. For more information about what I'm writing, go to linktr.ee/Richard Writes, capital R, capital W, where you can find details of my website and social media. I may see you there.